Hello, team up.
Hi.
As you can see, it's Fee and Chris, and I'm getting used to looking at you over here in the right spot. Very excited. Again, today we had an excellent training. We've just finished a para training, and it was great to have those of you who were able to make it, and also Skyping in, which is fabulous. So if you aren't living here in Auckland or within 50 miles radius, then Skype in, because it'd be wonderful to see you, wonderful to have you as a part of it. And it was an excellent session because we really got down to the nitty-gritty of creating what it is that you want in your life, not just with USANA in many areas. And so we're talking about really, with that creation, we're talking about visualizing. And we're talking about the science behind it. It's not just kind of something that's a feel-good thing. And feel-good's important, but it's been backed up by science. And so that was really fascinating for me because my background is, I'm a scientist by background. So that was quite cool for me to have learned that over the time that I've been really fascinated with this subject. But over to Chris to give you a little bit more detail.
There's two things I actually picked up. The first thing was in terms of proof. Reducing doubt. How do you reduce doubt? And so I'll talk about that in a tick. The main topic of what we were talking about was visualization. And one tip I was given that made a massive difference in my life was to think about what I wanted as though I already had it now and get the feelings in my body, what it would feel like to actually have that. And so that was easy for a number of things. The car that I wanted to drive, feeling the bumps on the steering wheel, the smell of the new car smell, or visualizing a check. You know, if there was a certain amount of money you're thinking, wow, that would be brilliant. Just picking a figure, $100,000, £100,000 in a bank account. If that was in your bank account now, how would you feel? How would you prospect? How would you call people? What would be your levels of confidence if you already had that money in your bank account now? And so the teaching that we were given, and it's so powerful, made such a difference, was to be that now. And doubt crept into our minds early. Well, let's talk for me, my mind in the beginning. And how do we reduce doubt? How do I get past that doubt? And one tip I was given was that look for proof. Look for the little things that were happening. So just for example, to bring it into USANA. Now, I'd be out prospecting and I was hoping to sponsor this person I was presenting to, and I didn't. And so Fee would ask me, well, what went well? What were the parts that were almost a match? Well, they were interested in products. They didn't get the business. And so if there was two things, they were halfway there. And so I could start to see with people I was phoning, prospecting, presenting, following up, I started to see that I was getting closer and closer and closer to my end result. And so that proof helped to reduce my doubt. And so I highly recommend that you do the same.
Very much. It's such a powerful process. And one of the things that we're really focusing on too is not just seeing what it is or reading what it is that you desire. Like you might have a list of things that you're looking for, your list of, say you've got a target for a certain amount of money you want to create, or a number of people you want to sponsor or introduce to USANA. Really feel. It's that feeling. It's like, and that's such a good example that Chris gives about money in the bank, you know. How would it feel if that was there? Like, boom, you just knew that money had come into your account. How would you feel? And it can really have a big impact. And it's that feeling of what it feels like to have created whatever it is that you want. That's the real key. And it's been shown from the physics of it that's what creates the key as well. Anyway, really good to connect with you.
Yeah, apply that this week.
And I was so inspired actually after this training. I went popped on the phone, did a few calls and sponsored someone. So when you apply it and you're feeling good, it can make a really big difference. So have a brilliant week.
Have a fantastic USANA week.
And we'll check in with you soon.
Catch you soon.
Bye.
Bye.